Page 143. In the problems below, the hexagon shape has a value of 1, a whole. Okay, the hexagon is a whole. Write the improper fraction name for each diagram. Improper fractions will go here. Use division to find the mixed number. We'll find the mixed number here and show your work. Let's try, for example, number 1. Okay, these are each hexagons. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a hexagon. Okay, and they've cut them up nicely into thirds. Okay, you can see that. And here we have 2/3, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2/3, right? But in order for us to write an improper fraction, let's work with what they've cut them into. Like I said, they've cut them into thirds. So here we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. So in total we have 14. Okay, we have that big number 14. And we know that a whole is one hexagon. Okay, here we have a hexagon. That's a whole. And our hexagons are broken into 3. Okay, so really it is 3 out of 3 would be a whole, right? 3 out of 3 would be a whole. So our bottom number, our denominator is 3. And there's our improper fraction, right? 14 over 3. Let's see what that turns into, a mixed number. We have to ask ourselves, how many 3's are in 14? Well, let's see. We know that we have at least 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 of them, at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, as you can see them there. Not quite 5, but we have 2 parts of the next whole. Let's see. Let's move it back over here. And we know that we have 4, and we only have 2 parts left to 3. Well, how did I get this? This is where you have to show your work, boys and girls. Here we go. Let's move it over here. As I've told you in the past, you must find how many 3's are in 14. So you're actually dividing 14 divided by 3. And then you give me the remainder. We know that 3 times 4 equals 12, plus 2 is 14. But let's actually show our work, where we have 3 divided into 14. We know that we multiply it times 4, we get 12, and then subtract, we have 2. So it's 4, remainder 2. And the remainder simply means that it's 2 parts of the next whole. And we know that each whole is consisting of 3, as we saw in these images. Okay? Go ahead and put a nice little star on this one as well to show that this is another key answer. Okay. Here's the look at number 2, just to help you with this one. Number 2 has been broken into 6 pieces, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so a whole in this one is out of 6. So don't forget to write your 6 at the bottom, the denominator, and then count how many pieces you have in total. I see 6, 12, 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So there you have it, 23. Okay, boys and girls, I want you to try number 3, finish number 2, and try number 3 on your own. For number 4, 5, and 6, let's do the division method. How many 5's are in 30? Okay, you go ahead and you write that down. Okay, simple. How many 4's are in 29? And what's your remainder? How many 7's are in 17? Let me show you one, for example. Let's do number 5 together. Number 5, how many 4's are in 29? Well, I know that 4 times 7, okay, 4 times 7 equals 28. That's going to give me 1 remainder over our 4. So 7 and 1/4. Okay, try number 6 on your own. Start this as another key answer. Remember, we have lots of key answers to show that you really watched the whole video. Okay, let's try this. Jenny said that she Jenny said that she could convert 14/3 to a mixed number by repeatedly subtracting 3/3 and seeing what was left over. Tell whether you agree or disagree with this method and explain why. Well, I would think it would work. If you keep subtracting 3 from this and then see what you have left over, all you have to do is track how many times you've subtracted it, and that'll be your whole numbers, and then whatever's left over will be your fraction. I would think it'd work. Okay, go ahead and write your answer however you think. I will write mine and see if they match. As I said, I agree with Jenny. Every time Jenny subtracts 3/3, she is taking away a whole. If she writes the number of wholes that she takes away and then writes the remainder as a fraction, she will have the correct mixed number, which is 4 2/3. And there, boys and girls, is another key answer. I hope you try this explanation on your own, and if you didn't, I hope you understand mine. Okay? Either one, you can write your own explanation or write mine, but make sure you have the